Hello everybody and welcome to this basic 3D modeling video tutorial of a soap dispenser. The first thing I'm going to do to create this object is drawing an axis in the middle of the image that I put as background with a height of 14 centimeters. That is the height of our plastic bottle. Then I will use the command control point curve to create the line that is going to be like the silhouette of our bottle. And after that I'm going to hide the image behind, typing on the keyboard hide, and I will use the command mirror to create the opposite mirrored curve of the object. Now I'm going to use the very useful command curve from section profiles that literally allows me to create curves using the profile lines that I drew. But since I don't really like the direction that these lines have, I will cut them using the command split. So first I have to select all of them, then press enter on the keyboard and select the axis, and I will draw some segments that I will put at the end of the curves, and I will use the command match curve to give them like a better 90-degree shape, to adjust the direction and to give them like a rounded edge direction. Now I'm going to mirror them to complete the direction, and I'm going to complete also the object drawing the using the command arch. After drawing all of them, I will use the command surface from network of curves to create the surface of my object. So I'm going to select all of the curves, and this is how our surface is going to look. And I'm going to mirror it. I'm going to use the command offset surface to create like the thickness of the material. So I'm going to do an offset to create the thickness of the plastic material of the bottle. Now to create the inside components part of the soap dispenser, I will draw the silhouette of the plump, and I'm going to use the commands fillet curves to create rounded edges. Now I'm going to use the command revolve to create a solid by the line that I drew. And I'm going to position it, and this is how it's going to look at the end. To create the pump of the soap dispenser, I'm going to do the exactly same thing. So I'm going to draw the silhouette line, then I'm going to use the command revolve. But since I don't really need the entire solid, I'm going to cut half part of it using the command Boolean difference. That is really useful to cut solid objects. So I'm going to create another solid, and I have to select first the pump, then I press enter on the keyboard and select the second part, and this is going to cut in half. And I'm going to do the same thing to create like a hole to make it more realistic inside. So I'm going to extrude this surface using the command extrude, and once again I'm going to use Boolean difference to create the hole inside. After doing that, I'm going to position the pump on top of the bottle, and this is how the final object is going to look. Talking about rendering instead, we can move on rendered view, and if we click on the white circles next to the layers, we can choose different type of materials like plastic. We can change transparency, reflectivity. In this case I like to keep this glossy finishing, and we can also change the color. If we click on ray traced view, we can see how our render is going to look. If we click on setting options, we can change the quality of our render, the lighting, and if we click on the blue ball icon, we can render our object.